What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today, I'm going to tell you about my first experience in Sand Hollow, tell you about what you might be able to expect if you're headed out there for your first time, maybe give you a suggestion of a trail or two, so stick around. All right, so it's been a little while, and it was a busy end of 2023. It's been a crazy start to 2024, and I've got lots to share. But some of the things that I wanted to share with you right off the bat was our experience in Sand Hollow. I'd wanted to make it down to Trail Hero, but in 2023 was our first chance to really get down there and do that, and we did it as a family. So brought my wife, my 3-year-old son, and first time running the JL. As a matter of fact, at that time, I had only had the JL for about 2 weeks. So hadn't even driven it on the road, let alone off-road. Trailered it down to the Sand Hollow area. If you haven't been there before, it is amazing. Southern Utah is such a beautiful place. We really love spending time there. And we got there right at the end of Trail Hero, so I didn't get the full Trail Hero experience. I wasn't there at the early parts. What made that nice, potentially, is that a lot less crowded on the trails, but still some groups to go out with. And since we hadn't been to Sand Hollow before and hadn't really driven the JL at all off-road, it was a good time to test things out. Also, my wife's kind of new to the off-road scene, so doing some things that made her feel comfortable in the Jeep and getting off-road at the beginning was better than scaring the crap out of her and doing things that I was like, hey, trust me, babe, it'll be totally fine. So met up with some folks at Rooster Run Cafe in downtown Hurricane and hit the road to cruise out to the trail where we aired down and got ready. I told you we were coming here. There you go.
You can put her down in the 4-low about any time now. We're all Razzle Dazzle now. Hanging off the left, Razzle Dazzle right here. Okay, we're coming back. I got them walking right back there to you. Go straight back now, good, straight. Straight back.
Easy. So most apps will tell you that Razzle Dazzle is rated a 4, and at most really a lift, and some 33s are really all you need.
Stay straight, you're good. Little Jeep wave. Still a hair past here. Right there. Looking good, looking good. Beautiful. Nice job, man. Next one's fairly easy. Just go straight up. Good. Yep.
Right off the bat on Razzle Dazzle, you cruise out for a little ways. And again, I'll prelude this by saying, you know, it's a great warm-up trail. If you're new to off-road, don't have a lot of experience with it, or you just want to take the family for like a nice cruise and have a few challenging obstacles, that's how I would rate Razzle Dazzle. It's a long trail. I believe it's about 13 miles out and back. So it's going to be kind of an all-day thing, especially if you're in a group of 12, 15 Jeeps, rigs, Broncos, whatever's with you. So we spent some time cruising out, and you kind of get to a first obstacle relatively quick. Nothing too crazy. We had some great guides with us, Crystal and TJ from Sand Hollow 4x4. Awesome people, and if you're in the area and you need somebody to cruise out with you for the day, guide you, spot you, and make sure that you don't damage your vehicle, they're great at it, and they're super nice people.
Come forward, straight, right where you're at. Perfect. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, lockers are on, right? Nice little Jeep wave. Well done. Woo! Well done.
Nice driving.
Well
Heck
done.
yeah. Like a pro.
All right, the Bronco. This one's a little more interesting. I think you go down if you know.
All right, we got the Bronco coming in. Let's check it out.
Lots of great spotters out there, Razzle Dazzle. Thanks for your help.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do you want me to get out? Maybe. You just stay.
Gambler says thank you very much. These are far enough.
Yeah, buddy.
Piece of cake.
These things are awesome.
There you go.
Big difference.
Yeah, right? That thing's awesome.
Piece of cake.
Modern off.
So there's some markers along the way while you're out and about, and the group took the time to kind of stop and talk a little bit about the Escalante staircase. Cool if you're into history. I'm actually a big history guy, so really appreciate those types of things, and that was very cool. So we stopped and got a little history lesson, then hopped back on the trail and right into some more obstacles. So after a little bit, I did start to feel like it was a little bit slow going. I think both me wanting to be challenged a little bit more, but also a big group, you know, is always, you got to be patient with it, right? So the other thing that you notice while you're doing stuff in Sand Hollow is that obviously with all the ups and downs, you also get a lot of things where you can't see, and unless you're real comfortable with kind of blind spots or you know the trail really well, you're going to want to make sure you're going in a direction that you're supposed to be going and dropping off of something properly. Most of the time when you're in a bigger group like that, at least gives you the opportunity to see who's going where tires are being placed, and then listening through the comms on, you know, what other people are doing, and it gives you more confidence to make it through that stuff. So little slow going for me, but great time, great group, and we just kept cruising.
Nice job.
Thank you. Woo! What do you think, Hayes? Yeah, buddy.
Sand Hollow and the entire area is gorgeous, surrounded by
Yeah,
beautiful
it does.
mountains, the Sand Hollow Reservoir in the distance, just awesome landscape, rock formations and everything. So really, that's what this trail is about. Not only are you getting out and cruising around in your Jeep or 4x4 in general, but it's just a beautiful place and an awesome place to get out and look around. If you've got kids, like a 3-year-old, they're all about getting out, running around, checking stuff out, and with a bigger group and a slower pace and a little bit more relaxed atmosphere, you can pretty much get out and cruise around and let the kids run and play too, and then take your turn on obstacles. Also, when you have a bigger group, it's cool to see what other rigs are capable of, the builds other people have. With a fellow with us in a Bronco, and approach and departure angles and paying attention to how people are climbing things and the capabilities of the rig. Always cool to see what people have come up with, what they're running with, and how they've got the rig set up.
Sweet.
We're going straight up.
Straight, yeah. Good, 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 good. So let's start going passenger, 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 passenger. There we go.
Sweet. What do you think, Ed? Oh, you lost Mom's phone?
What's the status on the Bronco, guys?
So, Scott, we're contemplating and possibly finding a spot where I can kind of pull off here with pressure on and possibly putting me in the back and hope you guys out the back.
Sweet.
Yeah, okay, whatever works there for you and stuff. So, like I say, we're gonna send the group to Bronco with team.
All right, you guys.
There he goes. Go up it. Yeah.
All right, you guys.
All right, we'll get in at the top. Well, we're gonna sit outside with everybody and eat some foods. We made sandwiches and everything. Yeah. These people, yeah. It's friends. Yeah, we're great.
Perfect.
Go straight ahead here.
Okay, you're coming behind us. Perfect.
The bypass, you do a hard right. There's about 5 junctions here. The bypass, you do a hard right. You leave the area, you do a left. Cruise down the Razzle Dazzle.
Very. That's my name.
That looks good right there. Straight up right there. Ready? Like that. You go ahead and start turning into it. One passenger. Like that. Come. Yep. Like that. Yep. Perfect. You've got a disc grabber here, so you want to try and stay a little bit driver. Driver, 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 driver. Keep your dip off of that. Perfect. Nice job.
How's your sandwich? honey?
Thank you.
Good? I just needed some snacks. He was hungry guy.
Any notch action right here?
You're good.
Yeah, go for it.
You're good.
Turn on passenger a little bit so we get around the same turn. Passenger. Hard passenger, hard passenger. You're all right. That's all done. Yep, stay passenger from there. Hard turn coming back around. Hard driver. Looking good, looking good.
There you go.
passenger. Oh yeah, I see. We haven't done any of this locked. We were truly
As you get a little farther out, there's a V-notch. You can actually get up and straddle both sides a little bit more. You got to be pretty specific with the way that you're managing that so that you don't drop off. I wasn't paying attention to spotters as much anymore, so I think while they were telling me to go one way, I was just kind of doing my own thing. I slipped the tire off, and it didn't end up doing anything damage to body-wise. So, you know, there's not a lot of real aggressive obstacles on Razzle Dazzle, which makes it a great trail for those of you that want to have some fun but not damage things. While at the same time, there's definitely you know, things that as a driver, it's fun to do and it's fun to get up and, you know, just kind of a good time overall. So, yeah, like I said, recommend it if it's something that you're just getting into or you're learning for the first time how to do some things. It has some decent obstacles that help you do that.
Told my husband if he did that, he was in trouble.
Looking good, looking good. Right now, right there. Hold that line. Slow, slow movement. Okay, nice and slow. Very fast. Right there. Hold that line. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Look out. Slow, 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 slow. That driver here, driver. Yeah, if you always go slow, the damage is always a lot worse. Get straight now. Yeah, stay driver a little bit. Yeah, Scott's got you.
I lost you for a second. I came down just in time to see your face go like that.
So midway through the trail, now you're kind of out into the desert at the end of the trail, and it is a gorgeous view out into the valley, off of the cliffs, into the canyon. Just a great place to stop and eat some lunch, which is exactly what we did. Hung out for a little bit, talked about our vehicles, where we were from, got to know each other a little bit better, and then hopped back in and cruised out. So keep in mind, at this point, I have no idea what's coming next, what obstacles are coming up, or what to expect. So we're just kind of cruising through the desert, enjoying the ride. And at some point we get a call over the radio that our trail leader, he had gotten up on an obstacle and slid down to the side and kind of come to a rest on his quarter panel. And it was just the dry rock, and it kind of seems, I'm probably using the wrong word, but to me it was like shale rock. So it's real slick. The rock is kind of loose, and the entire Jeep slid sideways into the rock. Didn't do a lot of damage, but it did a little bit to the rear quarter and I think the front fender as well. I think it kind of caught his mirror a little bit. Either way, he radioed back and said, I don't know, there's a lot of you that are going to want to try this. It's hard to get over it, and we had to recover him anyways. So got a couple of rigs lined up, TJ and Crystal in the with the XJ and the JK. Got out there and we hooked a couple of winch lines to him, not only to help guide him forward, but from across the way, and hooked up to the side of his rig so that we could pull it away from the rocks. A little bit of recovery time, but all part of the game, right? Oh, side by sides? Nice, dude.
Man, we haven't even had to use lockers. What a bust.
We're gonna get out and see this cool house. Oh, then it looks like we have an obstacle ahead of us.
Maybe.
I'm gonna show you. You're probably small enough you can get in it.
After the recovery, it is becoming a little bit longer of a day. We've already been out there. I really don't even know at that point. It could have been 6 hours. So out on the trail for a while. We made our way back towards the entrance to Sand Hollow. Good little crawl on the way back, little obstacles, few bumps, things like that. Nothing crazy. Get to check out the Flintstone house on the way out. If you haven't, that thing's pretty cool. Lots of cool rock formations carved by water. So cool things to see, cool things for the kids to check out and play around. Then we got to go play in the dunes for a little bit on our way to Top of the World. Met up with everybody there, said thank you to everybody who had led us on the trail guide, got some good pictures, and cruised back down to the resort for some dinner and relaxation, and called it a day.
Roger, Dodger. Woo. Holy cow, there's pavement.
All right, so that's it. That was Sand Hollow. That was our experience on Razzle Dazzle. I wanted to include a bunch of the footage so you could actually go through it and look at the trail. You can really see what the terrain's like. Some of it's, you know, just a cruise in the sand out to the end of the point. Some of it is just driving through some of the trails and weaving, and then there's some decent little obstacles, so you know what to expect when you're cruising out. Again, it's Razzle Dazzle. It's rated a 4. If you've got 33-inch tires, or you don't and you just want to give it a shot, it's a great trail to go check out. It's pretty easy. It's fun for the family. It's a great first trail at Sand Hollow, and we had an awesome time. I wanted something a little bit more challenging, so the next day we met up with TJ and Crystal again, who had a slightly smaller group of folks with a little bit more aggressive builds, and we hit Double Sammy, which is rated a 7 or an 8 depending on who you ask, and it's only about 1.5 miles, I think, in total length, and a lot more fun. So got to get a little bit more aggressive with it, had a blast out on Double Sammy. We will talk a little bit more about that one on the next video. If you like this video, if you want to see more, I would appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and that bell notification so you don't miss out on the next one. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.